we wrap up March and Women's History Month, we're sharing a women's story that is truly the stuff of fairy tales.
As ABC 13 anchor Gina Gaston explains, it is not the kind of story where the girl falls in love with a prince, but rather the girl who becomes a female powerhouse in a male-dominated world.
Hi guys, how are you? I'm Gretchen.
The hardest work Gretchen Sheirr does as the Rockets' president of business operations isn't done here on the hardwood at center stage. She oversees all business operations for the NBA team and the Toyota Center. But greeting special fans, meeting with corporate partners, and checking up on players are also on her wide-ranging to-do list.
Is this beyond what you imagined for yourself?
Oh, yes, for sure. Yes, 100% beyond my wildest dreams for what I could have thought this career, where it could have led.
Gretchen grew up in Spring as an athlete herself, a gymnast. She turned herself into a diver to earn a scholarship to attend LSU. Mental flexibility and pragmatism have become a recurring theme in her journey. She began college as an engineering student, but pivoted to marketing after encouragement from a professor.
I led the class project of throwing a pep rally at a bar for the LSU football team. And I remember my professor saying, you have natural leadership skills, you plan events really well, you coordinated the budget, do you know that you can do this for a living? And I was like, you can throw parties at a bar for a living? She said, no, like you're an athlete, you can do sports marketing.
After graduation, Gretchen started her career in an entry-level job with an indoor soccer team, then joined the Rockets in the sales department. After becoming the director of that department, she noticed she was an anomaly among her NBA peers. A woman.
So it really wasn't until I was in it and then noticing, like, wait a second, I'm the only person in the room here. I didn't ever feel it at the Houston Rockets or at Toyota Center here, but in the industry, as I started traveling and as I started to go to conferences, I started noticing this might be harder than I thought it's going to be.
And like many trailblazers, she's faced unique challenges.
I always felt like there was added pressure to perform well and to make sure that I was adding value, because if I did say something that wasn't as intelligent or wasn't on the mark, that I would be remembered more than the 29 other men who could have said anything.
During more than 2 decades with the Rockets, Sheirr has held a number of management jobs, all while raising twins who are now in high school with her husband.
Yeah, I mean, I tell people all the time to map out their own career and their own goals and their own vision, and just because somebody else took a path does not mean that that is the only path, and it doesn't mean that that's the only way to success.
Sheirr enjoys mentoring young people who want to pursue a career in sports management like her. She does a lot of that mentoring through WISE, Women in Sports and Events, an organization that she helped co-found here in Houston.